What is up, YouTube? It's RisKK. We are back with another video, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how to get your finishing badges. Right, this method, or these methods I should say, will apply to all your builds, and it's gonna kind of start off with the my career, which is gonna be the most, I would say, easiest way to get the badges. So I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. We're gonna hop right into this video and let's get it rolling.
She know I keep the bag on me. How about got a couple racks on me? I'ma hit it, then I dip. No, I do not trust a bitch, cause they all be the same to me. All these thoughts always running through my head. I'ma get the bag, double back for the bread. I'd rather smoke a blunt, kicking back in my bed. And yeah, she in my line, cause she know I'm getting bread.
So once again, what is up, y'all? And for you guys who are new to my channel, you guys should, kind of learn how it goes around here, right? Before we get into the actual methods and stuff like that, we gotta do 3 things. Number 1, hit that like button, right? You should have hit it already, but I'll give you 5 seconds. I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you hit that like button. Number 2, you're gonna hit that subscribe button, alright? And once you hit that subscribe button, your number 3 is gonna be hit the notification bell after you hit the subscribe button. So I'm gonna give you a few seconds to do that. And while you guys are hitting that subscribe button, notification bell, I just want to let you guys know, for this method you're going to want to be playing the MyPlayer Nation games, right? Because you're getting ×2 my points, which means ×2 badge progress, right? You're also going to want to make sure that you have your difficulty set to Hall of Fame and 12 minutes at all times, just in case there is no MyPlayer Nation game available. When you are playing normal My Career, you want to have Hall of Fame difficulty, so it kind of makes up for, not getting the double my points. But from what I've heard, I believe there is still a glitch to get unlimited MyPlayer Nation games. So if you guys want to see me drop that video, let me know. If not, just surf on the YouTube browser and you'll probably find a video, and it'll help you even more with how to get these badges. But with that being said, we are already 2 minutes into this video, so I'm not going to take any more of you guys' time away from you, and let's get right into the methods. So we're going to kick this off by, pretty much going over the stuff you want to be doing. It's not really a method. It's nothing, really overcomplicated, but it's just stuff you naturally should be doing in your game going for finishing badges. As you see right here, number 1 is leaking the fast break. Alright, you're going to want to not to play defense, right? In this game, if you are going for any other badge besides defensive badges, you are not going to want to play defense. It's a waste of time, and then getting that fast break opportunity actually gets you more rep, more badge progress, and whatnot. So you're just going to want to rely on your team to play good defense. You're going to take off, spam your A button, you should get the ball. And if you have space, you're going to want to try doing a hop step, right? Because I believe a hop step will give you actually more points if you do a hop step dunk or a hop step layup. It will give you, acrobatic points. You want to mix that in with the fast break score. And just, that by itself is a very simple and easy method on, just getting badges in general when it comes to finishing, shooting, or anything, honestly. So just like I said on how you could do the hop steps off the fast break, another thing you could also do off the fast break will be teardroppers. As you see right here in this clip, you can only really do this when you are wide open, right? So it won't be contested. And if you're wide open, you do that teardropper, you actually do get finishing badges for teardroppers. So you can get a little bit closer than I did on that shot. And no, for you guys probably wondering, you do not need the teardropper badge to actually make these at green that without having the badge or anything like that. And I don't even have that high of a mid-range shot, so it doesn't really have anything to do with your mid-range shot. I believe it's more of your kind of like, I guess, close shot, which actually the close shot gives you those points for the finishing. So once again, mixing this with the hop steps just on simple fast break to alone get you enough badge progress to actually make your time worth it in terms of getting finishing badges in my career. Now for the first real method, I guess you could say, is going to be contact dunks, right? Contact dunks give you tons of rep, and yes, it's probably the hardest thing to do in my career, even though it seems such an easy task. It's not easy because you can't really decide, when you're going to get an animation or not. So it's kind of luck based, but there is a little strategy or kind of tips I have for you to help you get more contact dunks. And number 1, it's going to start off by pretty much going to the top of the key and calling quick isolation like that. It will spread the floor, and usually if you do have a shooting center on your team, it will actually drag the center out the paint, which in terms, it kind of will help you get better animations because that means the center will be running into the paint. As you're going for the dunks, you could get a contact animation like that. Or if they just decide to sit in the paint, you could get a contact dunk right over them, right? So it doesn't really matter in terms of that. But what we're going to want to do is when you get to the top of the key, for my build at least, I do have Hall of Fame playmaking badges. So I have Hall of Fame quick first step. And I recommend you have this, if you're able to get this, badge on your build that's going for these badges, I recommend it because I literally just come to the top of the key and I just jab step, right? I just spam the jab step, so when I get out of that, I get a nice little speed boost and a blow by, and it literally gives me a wide open lane to the basket. And this works every single time. I haven't remembered the last time it has not worked. Sometimes it won't be a contact dunk, but I'm still getting a normal dunk and getting at least a little bit of XP for it. So like I said, if you do have the chance to get Hall of Fame quick first step, I recommend you get it. But it should be able to work without it. Honestly, you just have to figure out a move that will actually kill the AI and get you past them almost every single time. Because once you have that open lane to the basket, you will most likely get a contact dunk. And I could promise you guys that. Now, the next method is going to be related to actually, scoring in the paint other than dunking, if you could believe that, alright? What we're going to do, if you're going to notice in the clips, is we're going to go pretty much for post fadeaways, post hooks, and stuff like that. Because as you see in this clip, and keep in mind, this works on any type of build. This game, especially what I've noticed in, my career, the AI defense in the paint is just horrific, alright? You could do post hooks over them, post hop shots, post fadeaways over them, 24/7. But the catch is, if you do that inside the paint, and for you guys who don't know what the paint is going to be that blue little square you see on my screen. The paint, it will count as a close shot. Alright, and a close shot, like we talked about it with the teardropper, a close shot will give you badge progress towards your finishing badges. So if you are struggling to get contact dunks, score in the fast break, this could be a very easy alternative to actually, at least get some type of progress. But keep in mind, this will give you less than the contact dunks and all that stuff, but it will give you enough to make it worth doing if you are struggling with the other methods. Now we're going to hop into the last method, not the last method in general, but the last method in terms of my career and actually in the game. And in my opinion, this is going to be the most worth it method, or the most successful method, because this will give you the most my points, the most badge progress, and I think it might be one of the easiest ones to do. So pretty much, as you're watching in this clip, what you're going to pretty much do is you're going to get the ball off the inbound. You don't need to do this on a fast break or nothing like that. You're going to come with the court with the same idea of the other previous methods. You're going to come to the top of the key or the wing on the right. And you're going to call for a quick isolation, right? That quick isolation will obviously space out your team and the defense as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to go either to the left or the right. You're going to hit your power forward or center, depends, where they're positioned. Kind of in that low block area, along the baseline almost, like right outside the paint. And right before you pass on the ball, you're going to go under your quick plays, which you could use your D-pad to figure out where that is. And you're going to call the give and go, all right? You're going to pass the ball. What the give and go does is, if you guys do not know what basketball terminology, give and go means you're going to pass the ball and you're expecting the ball right back as you're cutting to the basket, all right? So I'm not sure if the AI will actually pass it back to you no matter what, but with my experience, if I call for quick or give and go and I press the A button to call for the ball back, I get it back every single time. The AI will never actually try to shoot the basketball. So what you're going to do to abuse this is pretty much you're going to give the ball to your center in the low block on the give and go, and you're going to cut straight through the middle of the lane past your defender and double tap your Y button, and you're going to get an alley-oop. And you're going to dunk it, obviously, by holding your X button. Very, very simple and a very effective method. And this will help you get your finishing badges so fast. I cannot stress it enough. As you guys already know, I'm sure, alley-oops are so good for the park in terms of rep. So I'm sure you could only imagine what it would do for you in a MyPlayer Nation game like this, where you're getting times 2 that rep. So now into the last method, obviously, is going to be in our practice facility. And we're going to find the easiest drill to do, which in my opinion, you could honestly try other drills and see what works for you. But in my opinion, I have never failed this drill, and it's going to be the pick and roll drill, all right? I've never failed this drill. Yes, it will give you 100 or 50 less points than some other drills, but those other drills, they risk the chance of you getting 2 stars at sometimes, which makes the drill, not even worth it at that point for getting 2 stars. And with this pick and roll drill, as you'll notice, I'll speed it up a little bit so I'm not boring you guys too much. But as you notice, all you got to do is literally set a screen and cut to the basket, and you're going to be wide open. All right, they're not going to have time to come contest you. It's going to be a wide open dunk. And the best part about it is, you don't even have to make every shot. Technically, if you just hit the screen, you hit the guy on the screen, you will get a point for it. Right there you see set pick +1. If you actually hit him on the screen, every play, that will be enough to get you 3 stars. And let's say you don't want to do that, and you could just not even hit him on the screen, really. Just go to that circle, tab B really quick, make all your shots, and you're going to get 3 stars as well. So it really doesn't require too much work. Takes you about 2 minutes, I would say, maybe a little bit less than a minute, 30 seconds. And you're going to have yourself 3 stars every single time. All right. So all those methods, you know, in combination, you should be able to get your finishing badges extremely fast, man. So hope you guys do take advantage of these methods. I don't think they'll ever get patched because there's nothing, you know, game breaking or, you know, a glitch or something like that. It's just, you know, in just true methods, right? So I hope you guys do get to these methods as soon as possible. And if you guys are still listening to me right now, I want you to smack that like button, man, and that subscribe button with the notification bell, man. I want you guys to show love. We're on that grind of 4 or 5K subs. You know, there is no goal. All right, the goal is to reach to the top, and I cannot do it without y'all support. So in return for me showing you guys these methods, I would like you guys to support me back. So with that being said, it is your boy Risk, and I'm out of here.
Now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos, and we put it right back. 40 autos, and he left in the back. I can't be trusting, cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting, cause people be switching and